Hey there, planners. I'm super excited today to bring you another potential option for 2024. If you're still trying to decide what planner you're going to use next year, this may be one for you. And this is a big girl. This is a chunky planner. This is my PA 2024 planner in tan. I'm super excited to get into this with you and maybe help you find your planner match for 2024. So go grab your planners and let's get planning. So I'm very excited to get into this planner. I have just received this planner to review with you and have not really spent a lot of time with it. I don't have any experience with this planner before receiving this one. So I was really excited to get a chance to take a look at it and to share it with you. This is the time of year where we're all trying to decide what planner are we going to use for next year. And this one is very unique in the planners that I have used. So I'm excited to get into the details with you. Before I do want to say welcome to those of you who are new to Planning Annie. We're super excited you're here. Here at Planning Annie, we are a community of planner enthusiasts. We love our planner systems. We love our planner tools. We love being productive and getting things done. We love checking off a to-do list, but we also love all of the creative aspects of planning and journaling and using mixed media and enjoying our planning supplies and stationery. So if that sounds like something that you would enjoy too, we hope that you will consider subscribing and becoming part of our tribe here. Make sure you hop down in the comments below. There's always a great discussion going on there after the video. Ask questions, answer questions, give your opinions and ideas. So let's hop into this planner. My PA actually stands for my personal assistant, and that is exactly, just based on my flip through of this planner, that is exactly what I think this is. I tend to be someone who likes to set up a planner from a blank notebook or have a lot of customization in my planner system. This is sort of on the opposite end of the spectrum. So if you need a planner that does absolutely everything for you, like a personal assistant would, then I think this is a great planner to consider. So the way this is described, my PA all-in-one business, productivity, and goal-setting journal for entrepreneurs and business owners. So they're sort of targeting if you are wanting to use this for business, for productivity, for small business owners, entrepreneurs. That's kind of the target audience here. It's described as like having your own personal assistant, and I totally get that when I look at what is going on in this planner. It's got goal focused, it's got organization, it's got productivity tools. It's absolutely beautiful. So let me bring this up, and this is like a leatherette cover. This is the color tan, but it comes in a lot of different color options. But this is so nice. Like the feel in the hand is very nice. The leather is really beautiful. It does have this strap here. So let me get into the planner so that you can kind of see the design, and we'll take a look at what all is included. So on the opening page, you've got this, sort of paper design here. I could see this being a good sticky notes dashboard. You've got that, the weird page that all planners have. And then you've got your traditional, this planner belongs to email, telephone, if found. There's even a place to put a reward for finding if you're interested in that. So your traditional sort of cover page. It does have a welcome section and this really beautiful quote. Let me zoom in just a little bit. To accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream, not only plan, but also believe. So what a great intro page to your planner. So this is a sort of how to use this planner and what all is included in the planner section, which I find this really, really interesting. There's these great icons and sort of a description of what this planner will help you do. The promises are big. So achieve your goals, manage your time, be more productive, be more organized, be inspired, overcome overwhelm, keep it all in one place, stay focused, remember your ideas, work smarter, stay positive, and balance work and life. So lots of promises. This is sort of a step-through process of how you actually get the most out of this planner, which I always appreciate that in planners, particularly ones that are big and have sort of, step-by-step processes that they want you to follow. So it covers a lot of ground. There's continued on this page, step step 4 and step 5. And what I love about this is it actually shows you how to use each section of the pages. I always appreciate that. Sometimes it's assumed that you will know how to use the pages, but I always appreciate it when planners include their concept when they were designing the page. Another beautiful page. So you've got 2023, 2024, out with the old, in with the new. Love that. And then here is the beginning of your sort of review and reflection, and then setting goals. So you've got a 2023 review page here. There's 8 boxes with prompts for you to answer. Really great space to reflect. There are several lines here for you to use, and then moving on from there, list 50 things that you want to achieve in the next 10 years. And then you've got a space to list the 50 things you want to achieve. So this would take some time. So, if you want to use this planner and step through this process, I would say go ahead and order it, because this would take me some time to come up with a list of 50 things I wanted to achieve in the next 10 years. And I think I appreciate the spirit of this exercise, which is really just to kind of let your imagination go and, dream and think big, think long term. I really appreciate that. So then you start into an evaluation of your current situation, your current life. In some planners, you will see this in the form of like the Wheel of Life. This section is about prompts and answering questions. So, what do you love to do? How will you relax? Are there any habits you want to break? What holidays would you like to take? So sort of prompting questions to get you to think about how you want your year to be. So this is really excellent exercise, kind of deep work before you get into the year. And then you have a place for a 2024 bucket list. So you've got, this is targets for the next list, 50 things you want to do in the next 10 years. Then you get into just this year, 2024 bucket list. List anything you want to do this year, big, small, and then tick them off as you go. All right, this section gets into your 2024 business plan, which is very unique about this planner. I have not seen another planner like this. I think that you could use this, having kind of flipped through it, I think you could use this for your own personal business from an entrepreneurial standpoint. I also think you could use this, like I work in a corporate environment and do business planning related to my work goals and my team's goals. I think I could even use this section for those purposes as well, with just a little bit of tweaking. All right, you start with your why, which is always so smart. So what is your why? You have a to box and a so that box. So you're actually answering what you want to do and why do you want to do that. And you can write, you have space to write a bunch of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7 of those. So what you want to do and why you want to do it. And then from there, you write out your vision. So what's your vision for your business next year? This is this year and in 5 years. So you've got a place to do a little bit of short-term planning and long-term planning. The way I would approach this is to do the 5-year section first and then back up to the this year. And then this is like a mind map or a vision board, this year, 5 years. So taking these and kind of putting them out in a different format. I really appreciate that this planner respects different ways of thinking about things and analyzing and looking at things. So this is really nice. I should say about the paper, I did not see in the description of the planner what the GSM of the paper is. It feels like 100 GSM to me. Just that may not be accurate, but it feels like 100 GSM. I think you'd have to be careful with fountain pen ink. I think you'd have to be careful with some heavier markers, but I think most pens, most gel pens, things like that should be fine. You should not run into bleeding, but you might run into a bit of ghosting. I would probably, if it were me, I would probably choose to use like a ballpoint, a uni Jetstream multi-pen, something like that. Okay, then we get into your mission. So you start with vision, move on to mission. What's your big mission? What are your big goals for this year? Brand and business. So you're going to describe your products or service in one sentence? What's the problem you're trying to solve with your product or service? And how does your product and service solve the problem? So you're really getting into your business and what you're providing. And this is where I think you could tailor this to be specific for team. So my team at work, what is the service that we provide? What's the problem that we solve? How do we solve it? I think you could do that with this planner. This would be a good leadership planner, is what I'm thinking as well. You keep going with this. What prompts your customers to buy your product? What factors help your customers choose your business from others? So you're really getting into differentiating yourself, your business, your product and service from others, and kind of spelling out your business. This is your business plan. And then finally, here's a ribbon. There are 2 of these ribbons. I've just placed this here. You get into the actual planner. This is a dated planner. It is a Monday start. This is the monthly page. And what you've got in the monthly is the actual calendar here, a place for notes, and then you've got a place to track habits on a daily basis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 habits. You can track 7 different habits on a daily basis. So what a great format. Very unique. The boxes are wider than they are taller, but I think there's plenty of room there to utilize this space. Then you've got what are your January goals and what is your January project planner, where you're going to write the title of the project, prioritize it, write how long it will take, the time it will take, and write who is actually going to do. Are you delegating this? Are you outsourcing it? Is it automated? Is it you? So writing who is going to do the task. Then you have your social media content planner. Then you have your weekly. This is a weekly, so there's a lot going on this weekly page. You've got a little quote over here. You've got a list of regular actions with a checkbox to tick them off. You've got a place for goals, project, actions, and calls. You've got a to watch, read, notes and ideas, notes section, and to buy or expenses. And then for each day, you've got a tiny little box for, let me bring this up so you can see this. Each day you've got a tiny box for 3 goals, and then you have a timed daily, and then down here at the bottom, really small, you've got a number of minutes for meditation, an exercise, and a place to check off hydration. So lots going on in this planner. Now, I will note Saturday and Sunday are smaller, so they take up half the column space. You've got 5 full columns and then half the column space for Saturday and Sunday. So that is a lot going on in this weekly. The other thing to note is on Saturday and Sunday, you don't have the hourly, you just have an AM, PM list here. So that's your weekly. Lots going on in the weekly. You also have a weekly review section where you can go through some prompts, what went well, what didn't, and then a place to be inspired, doodle, scribble, mind map, and brainstorm. So that's really interesting. You've got lots of different ways to capture, review, reflect, improve. A January review section where you've got your January profit and loss statement. You've got your January cash flow. So these could be pages that you mark and are keeping up with throughout the month. And then you go right into February. And then you get into a small review section for 2024. So, how did your business perform this year? Biggest achievements, things like that. And then a project planner back here. Contact pages, a 2025 calendar, and then ideas for someday, 2025 goals, sort of brainstorming space, 2025 appointments as your future log for 2025. And then you've got just a few additional notes pages. So that is what is included in this planner. There's just a ton. As you can see, there's a ton of information, and so much of the front before you ever get into the actual planner is planning, your business plan, your financial plan, your content plan, your marketing strategy, goal planning, all of that stuff. So I think this planner is just got so many great parts and pieces to it. If you are looking for a planner as an entrepreneur or a planner for work, a planner for your business that is just going to have everything you need already set up because you're busy and don't want to do that, don't want to do setup on your own, I think this is a really great option. Really great option for a planner. So hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing this as another potential option for 2024. I would love to hear if you have experience with this planner, if you're interested in this planner. If you end up buying it, I will have links down in the description box below for you to check out this planner and learn more about it, look at the other colors, things like that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to Planning Annie for more content like this. And as always, thanks for planning with me.